We are now live. I am Mad Frankie, and this is Violet, my Igor. Say hello, Igor.
Hello, Igor.
We are mad scientists. Well, arty mad scientists. So I've got my desk set up ready-ish, and I've got this lovely bundle of beautiful stencils from P&M, and they are marvelous. I'm particularly interested in some of these. Like, this is just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I just love that. It's reminiscent of Froyle's tattoos on her arm, in fact. It has that sort of feel to it, as does the Sydney Z, which I also most happily have one of here. There we go. So I want to have a play with those. I'm thinking I'm going to do that one first because that will fit nicely on there. So we'll figure out what we're going to do. But I'd like to use these Treasure Gold metallics because I want to. Basically, that's all. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. So this is quite gloopy stuff. How I'm going to get it out. I mean, I have opened this before, but you know what it's like. Where's the opening? Pop some on just to have a beginning print to see what happens. I think that's well enough. If it isn't, I'll have to add something else, like some bronze from Amsterdam or something, which is something else I'd like to use. So, use this one. Now, I do worry that people don't want me to keep on doing gel printing because I've done quite a lot of gel printing lately and you may be getting bored with it. In which case, have you got any suggestions of anything else you'd like me to do? Because I'm willing to try anything. That looks quite nice, but rather a lot on there. So I'm just going to wipe some of that off on there. And I have got these other rollers to play with, maybe, if we've got time, if they don't keep falling on the floor. Just going to take a little bit more of that off. And then even it out. Hello, Maria. Hello. Going to do this one first.
And Patricia, too.
Oh, hello, Patricia. How wonderful that you could come. Lovely. I'm just going to try that out.
And Anne Lover.
Oh, hello, Anne. I can't look up at the chat or I'll be bobbing up and down all the time. Just to see what happens. That's nice. Isn't that nice? So now, if I was to do registration, I should have done something first. So I didn't. So we're not going to do it on this one. Do it on another one. I'm planning on doing it with one of my stencils, which is this one, which was made in sort of homage to P&M's wonderful Cascade of Cogs. That was a laser print that we used, that one. Isn't it lovely?
It is. It would be even lovelier if you took me off the screen and made it all you so we could get a nice, good view of what you're doing.
All right. Happy?
Mariah says, we think you should keep gel printing. We are working on registration right now.
Yeah, well, I've done registration before, but I was reminded of it when P did it, and I was going, oh, yes, of course we could do that. And I've got my tape ready. I know P just held it, but I used tape when I did it, so that's what that is for. So I want to put something else on top. Take that off. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that lovely? I won't put that in the bath. See what happens. I'm going to see if I can build up a lovely pattern for a skein. That's the idea. Anyway, so that's a metallic, so that will dry quite fast, hopefully. It won't be dry yet because I've only just taken it off.
Hello, Janet. We have 7 watching us. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Hello, everybody. Janet, hello.
Even the lurkers. Welcome
Yeah,
on.
that's definitely not dry. So I've got this lovely new, this going for gold thing, you see, has got me thinking about gold. So I've got Aztec Gold by Arteza, which I thought, that was pretty good value for that size, I thought. And of course, the Amsterdam bronze, I've only got a little tiny one of the bronze. I use it quite a bit, so. And the light gold from Amsterdam. So I've got 2 different golds. And of course, there's a gold here in Treasure Gold, which is Mayan gold. And there's this gold ore, you know, it's just a French word. Ore is the French word, gold. So I can use those. And what I'm thinking is to put one of those over this. I was wondering about one of the golds. Maybe the Mayan gold. Think that'd be a good idea? Or I could use this fire opal, which is another option. Nearly dry, nearly dry. Oh, got a bit of fluff on it. Doggy fluff.
Rufus.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're having an echo again. It's like it's random.
Yeah. So would you think, should I put the fire opal or gold or what? An Amsterdam maybe?
Well, I'm pretty sure that if you don't like it, you could do it again with one of the other colors.
Yeah, but I just.
Oh, wait. The middle one.
Fire opal.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, okay. I was just unsure, you know. Not really bothered about any one of those 3. I had to do anyone.
Hi, Estelle. Okay, no texting while driving, and I know you have voice control, so just be careful driving. And thank you. The replay will be here. Ooh, look at that. Gotta be
gloopy.
Gloopy.
Gloopy. Because I need a little, I don't know, something to get this out of without messing. Ooh, lovely. I don't want to mess with that too much because it's starting to lift the purple up. So I think that's quite
bad. Wow.
Where's the other half of that sheet? Oh, I dropped it in water. Oh well, let's see what happens. Probably won't dry all that fast. This is Colour Copy, 160 GSM. It's really rather nice if you don't drop it in the water bath, which I did.
Did you ever get your skin off your brayer?
It's still sitting in the pot with Murphy's oil. I haven't taken it out yet. But a lot going on.
Ann Lauber says she's still trying to decide what to do for her golden postcards.
That's nice. I like that. That's the fire opal. That's nice to see it next to the other one. Lovely. I like that. You see that?
Yeah, it kind of overpowered the purple, didn't it?
It did. I like it though. I like that. It sort of put it into the background a little. I wonder what it would be like just pulling that with some gold.
Yep, that's what I was
light
thinking.
Gold. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put light. Where to put it? There it is. I'll put some light gold on and see what happens, and pull that again with that.
So my understanding is it doesn't have to be literally golden postcards, as in gold paint or gold embellishments or whatever. Am I correct?
I think it's whatever you think of as your golden best nicest thing you love to do.
Yeah.
That's what P's interpretation is, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's definitely not going with gold necessarily. I've got to put that somewhere else. It's getting in the way.
You are correct. So you have free range on what you want to choose to do. It's just, I suppose it's a matter of putting it all together in your mind. And it never turns out the way you plan it.
No.
This I have learned.
I mean, there are some people that can plan things down to the last degree and they throw away 16 ones before they get the one they want, but that is not me. Definitely not. Oh, I like that. Look at that. I even got a bit more of the purple off there, look. Yes. That's good. I like those. Has Janet just popped in? I thought Janet was here before.
She's been here. She's been here watching.
I thought so.
That came out really nice. I like that.
I want to do... We'll try a bit with some registration this time. I absolutely have to do that. So in that case, I'm going to use these because these will, I think, pay off registration best. And these are what P uses for things like that.
Is that the floor? That's not the fleur de lis. That's the
That's the big clocks or mandala or whatever you call them. I think they're mandala they call them.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm going to put a layer down.
I went over and perused the stencil portion of the shop. Just thought, can I remember the names? Can I remember the names? Nope. I know fleur de lis now because I've ordered it, and I know that one because it's not the one I wanted.
Oh dear. So which was the one you wanted then?
The fleur de lis.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't the one you wanted.
No. That one in front of you is not the one. I love that.
Oh, that. Well, right. I see what you mean.
But
Gotcha.
I wanted the P was working with the fleur de lis. Well, she was working with all of them the other day. But I just fell in. Are those plastic?
That's the problem.
They're made on Yupo paper, Janet. It is so sturdy and washable and reusable. You don't even have to wash it. Just lay it down and put it on your next print. It's really nice.
You do get very messy with this. That's the thing with the treasure gold because it's not got it's not a squirty bottle or anything. It's just an open bottle when you open it. So yeah.
P says, P here, I type slow, Louing good. M has to go to work. I know. That's why I posted so she'd be aware we understand replays, no problem. Oh, that's a lot.
Yes, I think it is. I'm pulling some back, but I don't want to pull too much until I actually got to the edge of the plate. All right.
Janet, do you work with stencils? You do a lot of the paper ephemera and clusters, things like that. Do you work with stencils? Or have you ever, and I've just not noticed? I like that color.
So I'm going to pop this one down there. And that one down there. And that one down there. Right. Where's my piece of paper? Now, if I'm going to use registration, once this is down, I need to deal with that.
See, and I have to, 2 little disaster. I'm going to put this in.
I'm going to put it down that way, like that.
You have a ton. Okay. You know what? I'll share my stencils with you. I'll throw some in your box.
So I'm going to put a piece down there. And a piece down there. And a piece down there.
So this is how that.
This is registration. Well, this is the way I learned how to do it. He does it much more hands-on with just holding it down with a hand. And so we're going to have a go with this. So now we've got a print with gaps, right? And I've got to make sure I get everything in the little holes, which is going to be a bit difficult because should have used tissue, but I've used color copy. So I've just got to try and make sure I've got as much in there as possible.
Right, people.
By going over it.
Tissue.
Yeah, I should have put tissue on.
Which is probably why you held it down with her hand, because it wouldn't have taken a tape very well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little peep. Oh, that's coming up. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I will lift that up like that with the tape still there. Take these off, pop them in the bath. Right, and then lay it back down on the top to get the insides. So that way you get the shape, but it's well, we'll see. You'll see what I mean. It's difficult to describe. You get a sort of edge showing that you wouldn't get otherwise. There you are. Now that's good.
Except for that little bit.
You get this sort of second layer. I think what you need, it might not be a great idea to do it with metallics because they're quite sticky and gooey and move around a lot. So I'm thinking maybe I should try it. I mean, with these Treasure Gold metallics, maybe I should try it with either Arteza or the Amsterdam. Sorry about that. Something like the Amsterdam bronze, just to see what happens. So then I would take that masking tape off right now because I don't want it to tear the paper. And if you leave it on too long, it will do that. Because the more you use it, the more it loses some of its sticky. And then you've got a balance between not sticky enough to hold it and not sticky enough to tear the back. You've got to sort of between the two. Yes. Yes.
She says, cut your paper to size, then you won't have to wrestle with it.
I'm not really wrestling. Yeah, cut your paper to size.
I knew you'd say that.
I got a pair of scissors over here. I was cutting stencils on my lovely new chest, which is now in operation.
I know you do. He says you have some good stuff still on the plate. Use it.
Yep. Well, I've got to let that dry and put something on top.
Cutting the paper down to size is so boring.
I was thinking maybe light gold. No, maybe bronze. I still think bronze. And I do like this one. Let me get this out. This one with the randomish. I'd like to do two like that. So if I do one there and put a plate down, lift this up, put it down over there, put the paper right the way down, I can get both of them because I've only got this one of those.
Piece is black.
Black? You think black? I wouldn't have thought black, but if you say so. Black? I thought it might be Payne's Grey I picked up. Okay, this is black.
I don't know if you can hear it. We have tree trimmers going
Oh,
on.
is that what it is? I can hear beeping.
Yeah,
Like a lorry.
right. I didn't know if you could hear it or not. They're out there with their big trucks and lifts and everything, trimming trees.
Rather a lot on there.
There's Mariah. Hey, we
Better.
know you're supposed to be at work, but we won't tell. Shh. Exactly.
There, now the two bits of brayer sheet will now stick together. Yeah. So I want to put this one down here, like that. I want to put this on there, like that. I want to put
The boss of who, Mariah? The boss of just yourself? Because
right. So I'm going to pick up as much of this as I can.
I worked from home for like 16 years, Mariah. Kind of like being my own boss, except I wasn't. The people who wrote me the check were my boss.
There, so that now I can get the other side on as well, and I can get the print from that. The rest of that black up there.
So when you pull this up, you're going to lose the marks from the mandala.
Am I?
I don't know. It was a question.
I'm not so sure because Mariah said to use the black, or was it P?
P.
P said to use the black, so it may show a little bit of that mandala when I lift it. Right, are we ready? I can take this off.
Yeah, because you enjoy caressing that too much.
Paper love.
Is that what it is? Paper love?
Well, the love of books is being a bibliophile. So is a love of paper being a paperiophile. what's the word for paper? Oh yes. Oh, we have.
Oh.
A little bit on the edge.
Hi, Carol.
And it's showing up nice. Look at that.
Wow.
See? That's pretty good. I like that.
I could tilt it right there, back right there. Oh, wow. I could play with that. That's useful to embellish. I love
That's
that.
good, isn't it? Yeah, you could go over that with a gold pen or a white pen, or you could do so many things with this. I'll just use it as it is as part of your collage material. That's brilliant collage
Oh,
material.
I'd be stenciling more on there. Sharon has some good grunginess tips. What she does with a piece,
What's that?
just to adding to it.
Well, I'm getting myself a piece of tissue now. And when I say a piece of tissue, I mean a flipping great big bit. Because it's all folded up and big. So,
Mariah says that's pretty good for sure. And Anne just went, wow.
Well, it was quite nice. It turned out as good as I'd hoped, actually. I wasn't sure, but it did. It turned out pretty good.
He said it's contrast, light over dark, dark over light. See, I read
Yeah.
your
Oh,
area.
yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of Prussian blue, but there you go. Black works too.
Mm-hmm.
And I could run out of Prussian blue if I keep doing that.
I like the black.
Oh, yeah, I have cut a piece of tissue. Are you happy? Piece of tissue cut. Okay. Hope you're happy. Now I want to have a go with this one here
You're
because
such
I
a
know this is love. I'm into this one. So I've been having similar troubles with the whirly bits, and you'll see. I'll show you what I did with them later in order to try and get past the whirly bits. But then I've got this other whirly one here. So I've got enough for the whole thingy, you know.
Okay.
So, what I've got to do, I'm going to go with this one because I like this one.
Catch Izzy.
Sorry?
Izzy's on the run. Please gotta go catch her.
Oh, right. Yeah, you must go and catch her. Should be at the ice cream van before you, otherwise.
I have to take a peek at what these guys are doing.
Uh-huh. So, the Amsterdam Brons, or Brons. It probably isn't pronounced like that anyway. Too much on the plate. Never mind, we'll get some of it off.
I wonder sometimes they take more of the tree than they need to, and I wonder if because they have the chipper shredder truck with them too, I wonder if that's because they're low on mulch for landscaping somewhere and they're raking our trees.
Well, it could also because it's your trees, is it?
Well, if they're on the curb, they're city control. They're city trees.
Uh-huh.
So if they're on the outside curb, right up to the road, and then there's a sidewalk, and then there's our yard. So anything anything on this side of the sidewalk is ours, but anything on that side, on the street side, they take care of. And they took our tree down last year, and now I don't have any birds in my front yard.
Well, that's similar to what it is with the telephone people. There's a telephone pole, not pole,
trimmer. Hey, you know what?
No, it's a big pylon with lots of cables going across at the back of our garden.
Oh, that bottom stencil before you lay it down. Oh, because it's going to be at the very bottom of the transfer, and there's a big gap between the top transfer and the bottom transfer.
It's already laid down. I did think of that the moment I'd put it down.
And I was wondering if you wanted to flip that around so that the gap is more at the bottom.
I'll do that next time. It's too late now. It's already down.
It's already down. Oh, duh.
So, yeah, the electricity, telephone poles at the end there, running telephone to lots of people around here. And because it's at the bottom of our garden, and sometimes our trees get in the way, they have the responsibility to deal with it, which is wonderful. It means we don't have to pay a flipping tree surgeon all that money.
Yeah, they do that here too for the roadways, but this is our neighborhood street, and I like our trees.
So I'm going to use this side like this. I'm going to try and do it P's way. Okay. Removing that. Blip, blip, blip. I love the way it goes blip, blip, blip. Blip, 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 blip. don't think you need to press very hard with this because it's quite delicate tissue, and in any case it feels like it's damp enough picking things up. Here we go. Lovely. Lovely. That's a good one for collage. Lovely one for collage.
Tilt it so I can see some of those. There you go, the whirly twirlies. Yep.
It's very difficult to see. You need to get close up, I think, to see them. Now you can see them.
Yep. The metallics
Yep.
really take it away.
Well, you can always go over it with another going of it.
Yep.
And I would do that with how would I do that? I think I would lift that first with another sheet, and then I would put the same ones down. I'd have to get them out of the water. Drat, I put them in the water. No, I'll have to do that another time when that's dry, because I've put them in the water now. That's the trouble with not trying to save it for a skin. I should have. There we go. Never mind. Done it now. Where's my blue? With my deep blue. Deep blue? Come back, deep blue. All is forgiven. Oh.
You know how P has more than one gel plate, so she can always have one to work with in case she's got one being busy?
Yeah.
I think you need like 6 or 7 of the same stencils so that when you throw one in the water, you always have one.
Yeah, but I've got to try and cure myself of throwing them into the water.
Well, I know a way to do that.
How's that?
Don't put the water there.
Very true, yes.
Yeah.
Do it. That would certainly get them sticking to it themselves as well.
Yeah. No, you put a piece of wax paper down and put them on top of that until you're ready for them.
Well, that's not dry yet. Hang on, let me put the lid back on here, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble.
It just amazes me how P can do everything she does and move it all around and grab it and find it and everything in such a small space, and you have a whole room there.
Yes, I know.
Not picking on you, but really.
Trapped in there, isn't she? She can't get out. She's trapped.
Yeah, but she's not.
Mariah locks her in place and cracks the whip. Like you could stop her.
Right.
I knew it was around somewhere. Amsterdam. There we go. That's the one I want. Oh, that's better. That's lovely. I can feel it's a very dry feel to it. Yes. So I'm going to lift it with this one.
I wouldn't have thought that would take so long to dry.
Well, it did. It's amazing, isn't it? It's my humidity. See, it's been raining outside again. I've decided not to use this one because I'm using that, so I've got to put this back in there. One of those instant decisions when you find the colour you wanted to use in the first place. I ought to do a transparent one of these, you know.
Oh yeah.
To put down. Put that down on the list, and I'll do a one with matte medium so that I get a more transparent effect. Now I haven't cut this one, so I'm awfully sorry, but it's ready. I can always pull it afterwards. Just don't get it in my tea. It's dripping in my tea. We don't want tea on it. I don't know why I bother doing tea, because I get so involved in what I'm doing. I never drink any until it's over.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
See, I am cutting it just awkwardly. Now then, see if we're going to get any of that bronze come up. I think it's copper, you know. It looks like copper to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got copper metal I work with. It looks just that colour.
I like it.
I might leave that a bit longer. I've got the other plate down here. I can always bring that up. And I've got the big one. I can bring that up. I should have a third one. I don't know where the heck it is. Yeah, I'm getting something. I'm getting something. There we go.
You know, someone asked the question in PM's Art Studio Sunday about how long, or maybe it was in group. I think it was in the studio. How long do you leave the paper on there before you pull it? And P's answer was, it depends. I love that.
Yeah, that worked really well. And basically, I could have left that a bit longer to pick the rest of this up, but I was impatient and I lifted a corner and there was something there, so I pulled it. Basically, that's how I do it. I just ignore. I want to have a go with that lattice. I reckon that will show up quite well.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And
I
Lauder says,
want
gorgeous.
to do a broken lattice. Sorry, what did you say?
Ann Lauder says it's gorgeous.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. It's not me. I'm just sort of putting down P&M stencils and then pulling the result up. So I wanted to have a go with that. It's going to get a bit more complex because I'm going to be using two things. So that one, what else can I use?
Okay, I wanted to refer back to what P said about leaving the, yeah, that's one of my favorites, leaving the paper on the gel plate for how long. And she said, it depends. There's a lot of variables. In my mind, it's you leave it on there until the paint's dry if that's what you want, or you do a quick pull, which is just removing some of it.
And then you get another ghost pull. I do like the ghost pulls, and I
Right,
want to practice doing more ghost pulls because that means I saw P do it once where, might have been last stream, where she put down a sheet of tissue or paper or something, hardly touched it, pulled it
right.
up, got the paper and put it down to get the ghost print that she wanted.
Yep,
Now that's what we need to practice more of.
that's what she calls her quick pull. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
You use the first pull to take off the excess. So, because you want the more delicate result.
The scientist in me wants to know, when you put the paper down to do the pull, you leave it on there until it's dry or until you're ready to pull it. So let's say you leave it on there till it's dry. How do you know it's drying to the paper and not drying to the gel plate?
Because the paper is on there in contact and went on in contact when the paint was wet. The top layer was wet. Yeah?
But to me, that's no guarantee you're still going to pull it all up.
No, it's nothing's a guarantee.
Right. Except I turn around and watch P, especially on the shorts. The shorts are beautiful. I love the shorts, P and Mariah. I love those short videos. Great.
I wish they had volume, sound. I'd like voice, not music, not music. I can't stand music, but voice playing what she's doing, even if it's a voiceover. That would be my preference.
Then it's a video. You're no fun.
I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, going back to what I said, P did a pull the other day on a short, and I don't know which one specifically, but when she pulled it, everything came up. I mean, the plate was, in my eye, it was clean, and it was like, how did she do that?
But was that one she did from an overnight wait?
I have no clue because it was a short. There was no voiceover to say.
There you are. You need the voice.
Well, no. If you pay attention, you have to pay attention. If you come into Sunday's stream and you pay attention, quite often Mariah will refer back to one of those shorts of what was done or that it was an overnighter or something like that. You just have to pay attention.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy talking in the chat. Somebody needs to have the chat available.
Mariah has a life. My goodness, and a
Yes.
2-year-old. So
nice. That's nice. I like that. Oh, I should have left it there and done a registration thing. Oh well, too late now.
Oh, those are nice. That's a nice sheet.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do this one. I can't hang about showing too long because I want to get this down.
Yes, the hard part is remembering. I agree. And if you noticed at the beginning of today's stream, I have a book a journal. It's not homemade journal, but I have a little journal that I write notes in, and I don't always know what they mean when I go back to them, but I wrote them. So because my memory, since having COVID twice, my memory is not up to par. It's degenerated, and so I've always been a lover of list writers and note writers anyway. So, well, what do you think?
I think I'll wait a bit longer.
Yeah, go ahead and caress it. We'll just.
What I should have done was put it onto something to lift it up with, which of course I didn't do.
And don't lose those edges that seem to dry out faster.
Always put the edges along, try and get some off there as well, because there is something there. That bit just picked up. I'll put it in that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you crinkled all the paper up now, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's all right. That just adds.
Yeah. Let me see.
Gorgeousness to it.
I can pull it. I can pull it. There's something coming.
Okay.
I didn't need to put it on that. I was thinking I'd have to take it away for later, but no, there's something coming. Lovely. I have got some acrylic sheets, perspex, what do you call it? P something or other. I can't remember the American term.
I like
but,
that.
I need to find it. So I did get a piece off the side there, a little bit off the side. I think that's pretty good. That's got 2 stencils there. You can just see we've got the one I put down, one of these here. And underneath it, you can just see the trace of the whirly one underneath. Just see it. Can you see that?
Yep. We talked about that, Mariah. We talked about that before we came in today about, maybe we're all getting bored or we want to see what she's going to do with those. Plexiglass. Mariah says plexiglass. Yep.
That's the word. I knew it was P something.
Yep, plexiglass. Yeah, we did talk about that this morning. We were discussing what to do from here. And it's like with your streams, I take notes of the itinerary for the stream, but she'll deviate, and that's okay. It's fine because we still like what she does. But I already scratched off one big thing from today.
Yeah, because I said I'd lost the pots.
Yeah. So good intentions. But yeah, next week we were thinking of moving away from gel plating a little bit, and you'll just
using gel plate prints we've already done.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
You just have
to
to
take
come
it
back.
on another step.
Yeah, yeah. And is that the Sydney Z I see peeking out there? The
It
Z.
is, yes. I want to use that. I
Explain
want
the
it.
name.
I wish I knew what it meant. No idea. I'm amazed. I remembered what it was called. So I'm going to put this down.
Oh, Janet, that makes me happy. That makes me
And
happy.
script. I love the script. I'd love a big script. I wonder if P is still there.
Um, Mariah, I'm not. I thought
Right.
Fran wanted to as a non-YouTuber, I think. So are you going to make a postcard, Fran?
What?
Are you going to be in the golden postcard?
No.
Oh, you're not.
I know. I'm not a postcard sort of person. I was thinking more just a piece of art, not necessarily a postcard. Does it have to be a postcard? Don't know.
Well,
But I could do it.
and you could do digital. I mean, you don't. What I mean is, you don't. You can make something and not send it in. You could send it in digitally. Send a photo. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're in the UK, like Mo. Um. So the Sydney Z is Sydney like in Australia and Zia like in New Zealand. Um.
Oh, right. That's what it meant.
Oh no,
Oh.
it doesn't have to be a postcard. It can be whatever you want. But it's like you said, if your art, what you feel is golden in your art, in your crafting. So I think you should do it, but I'm not
Well,
the
I
boss.
think it will involve textures quite a bit. So I will be drifting away from jelly printing and going into the gritty and crusty. I love gritty and crusty. Be using things like sand and kitty litter and odds and ends I find around the place.
Pencil.
She wishes there. That's silly.
And is encouraging you to join the Golden Challenge as a non-YouTuber.
Yeah. Well, I can do a non-YouTube one, can't I?
Right. Well, the
I
YouTube
would personally record it myself, but I don't need to do it as a YouTube thing because, well, I'm too late for that anyway.
right,
Because that was filled up before I even knew it was happening.
right.
And in any case, I don't really like the pressure of
Can
trying
I
to do
see
something
that
to.
before you throw it away? Can I see it? Just a peek.
Sorry. There are traces of the gold here, which I really like. So yes,
Yeah, I like that.
I like that bit better than all the rest. The script didn't come out so well. I think that needs to be a bit bigger, Mariah. Oh, I'm being awful. But when I do script, I don't do it that small, but then I don't make stencils out of my script. I haven't yet. But when I do script, I use a big fat brush, fairly big fat brush, and
Yeah.
I just sort of scribble, and it comes out quite large. So, but yeah, I do love this texture around the Sydney Z. I wish I'd done registration and pulled it off, and there we are. I didn't. Registration is a good thing to be doing. I think I should take this off here because I think it's leaching into there. It is already. I thought I was going to lift it off, you see, and it's already leaching into there. I'm going to have to condition it, and I haven't got anything to condition it with.
I'll get back on that, Mariah.
Ooh, that looks lovely now. That. I think I might put that on there. See if that does anything. No, it's.
I'm making a note.
That's done nothing. So I'll put that in there because it's delicate.
Yeah, the mark making the script stencil was shrunk down from the larger one. There is a larger one. I knew there was. So it was.
Yeah.
You get what you get, right?
Oh yeah. I do love the script one. I like it very much, but I think it would be better done with something like texture paste. I'm going to try it with that.
Yeah. And
Or certainly with tissue instead of with that color copy that I was just using.
and the other thing is if it all doesn't show up, well, we like fractured and uneven and
Yeah,
unbalanced.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is a little bit over the top for uneven. It's my fault. I should have used tissue. Look at that. I mean, it's barely anything there. I should have used tissue. I'd have got a lot more if I'd done that. So, my fault.
Yeah.
I do like tissue. I want to do some gold stuff, you see. Like, have you seen Robin McClendon and Froyle particularly? I was just watching Froyle's today, where she was cutting up previous things she made. And I'm going, oh, I've got to see that one. But there was something there she called, what did she call it? Beehive paper.
Oh.
And I'm looking at that and going, wow. So I put beehive paper in the search engine. It just comes up with pictures of bees and pictures of honeycomb and nothing like that stuff, which is sort of like a disc with tissue paper, and round the edges, it's like somebody's gone round it with crumpled tissue paper and put it into a circle. I don't know how she did that, whether she made that or bought it like that. I don't know.
Well,
And Agora paper, and I couldn't find that. So I've got to send her a message and say, yeah, what are you talking about?
is Jamie in here?
APG, Jamie.
Yeah, did Jamie? She says she's here. Did she pop in? Oh, Gura paper. Oh, Gura paper.
Yes, Christopher Fernandez Art. Hello, Christopher. I can see it now. I've stood up. Ogura paper. Oh, right. I went Agora, like the sheep.
I'm writing it down. Yeah, Jamie says she's in here. I don't see her. But hello, APG Jamie. Hello, hello, hello.
I'm looking back. I don't see her.
No, I don't
Magic
see her.
Studio is there.
There might be a delay, so we'll. Or
Hello,
she,
Magical Touch Studio. Is that Carol, Magical Touch Studio? I can't remember.
yes, it is.
Hello, Carol. I remembered. Just. Now then. I'm really stuck on gold and bronze with the Prussian blue, I'm afraid, because it really did well.
Do you have a not for this pool, but do you have a red metallic?
Yep, there's that fire opal, and I've got a what else have I got? I don't think I've got much else red metallic there. I don't think they do a lot of red metallic.
Yeah.
There's a purpley one here, that one, which is antique copper. I've got to brush this on quick.
Yep, go right ahead. And I don't know why it popped into my mind. It's not red, but that orange that P really liked on the golden chart.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to order some of that burnt orange that she was drooling over. Preferably without pre-drooled by P.
That's pretty.
There.
No, I haven't seen Froyle lately. I've got a list of streams I'm behind.
She's doing 100 days of collage.
Oh, I did watch one of those a while back.
Yeah.
She and Robin, I need to catch up with both of them. I'm behind.
I haven't seen Robin McClendon's for a while. I kind of got put off when she had a live, I thought, and I finally managed to get to it, and there was nobody there. It was just a pre-recorded video, so it kind of put me off a bit. Because, you make the effort to go to a live, and there's nobody to talk to. Oh, well. If I'd known beforehand it would be like that, it wouldn't have been quite so disappointing. There we go. That's why I like the PM Artist Studio lives, because there's definitely somebody there.
And Anne says, new gallery sign. Please do not drool on the art.
Yeah. That's not too bad at all. That's quite nice. That needs something more on top of it, though, I think. I might try my new Cascade, but look at that. There's still this here. I've got to pull that.
Yes,
Let's
you
pull it
left
with
it
something
on.
else. I think I might have to use Titan Buff or Naples Yellow.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that Froyle uses the new PM Ida Studio stencils. Good morning, the messy palette AU. Do you have a name that besides that long and the MPAU? Do you have a name you prefer? Diane. Okay.
Hello, Diane.
Mariah knows. Yeah, Mariah. Well, see, I'm not gonna feel bad if you're over here when you should be over there, Mariah, because I didn't make you do it.
Very true.
Free will.
Now, I've gone through all the PM Artist Studio stencils I got. I don't think I've missed anything, have I? I think I've gone through all the new ones. I do like the flippy floppy ones, I think, the best. And those mandalas are and Sydney's. Oh, I just like all of them. It's the trouble.
But I won't tell on you, Mariah. Shh. My lips are sealed. So does this mean that you're going to break out you're going to give us a peek at your own stencils?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this one aside and I'll pull it later.
Okay.
Hopefully, that is what I'm going to get. Hopefully. That's why I'm going to put it aside. Okay. That's what I'm hoping will come off.
Uh-huh.
I'll pop it on my brand new architect's chest. In use. Lovely.
That's nice.
Now I'm going to cut another bit of tissue. So I've got another piece because I want to do some more stuff with some quite delicate things. I want to see how that. I want to try. And what did I do with that one of the Cogs Cascade?
Oh, cool. Oh, see, I know this, Diane. I know this about you. It's just I've forgotten. I'm full, and so things leak out now and then.
I'm missing something. I know I am.
Diane, the Messy Palette AU, is a contributor to the Makers Creative Collab on YouTubers.
I thought I'd heard the
it clicked with me, but my brain is in another room right now, so I Mariah kickstarted it, shoved me in the other room where the names of people are. Bye, Carol. Thank you. We appreciate it. Carol has to go.
Oh, Carol. Oh, bye, Carol. Right, get the other plate out. I designed some of these specifically for this size of plate, the 8x10. So I've got to get the other plate out. I'm so grateful to Mo for those boxes. They are invaluable. They really are. They're wonderful. These metal boxes. If you can get one for your 8x10s, you can get 2 8x10s in one of those. They're lovely. I'd really appreciate her offering it to us. Now then, what did I do with that one?
It's over there.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out what I did when I did that. I think I must have. This was the first laser print I pulled and came out stunning. So I'm not going to do a laser print, but what can I do to reproduce that sort of thing? Because I've got this this cascade done in this sort of style, you see. Not quite as big, but that sort of idea. I liked the diagonal cascade look. So I want to do something in similar. So that was so I think it's put down the Naples yellow first by the look of that.
Yeah.
Yellow first. Whoop. Don't throw the stencil on the floor. That's a good idea. So I'm going to do that.
Well, we're trying not to wake you up too much for your work, Diane. Diane says it's 6 a.m. there in Australia, and we are her pre-work entertainment. Happy to be here.
Oh, we are honoured.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you need to do a little dance, do a little boogie, and help entertain her. She's on her way to.
That's the best as it gets. I can't dance.
The best way to
You want to
start your
help?
day is with a little jiggle in your joggle. And Mariah says on the metal plates, she tried ordering more and they are either way overpriced at the moment or just not available. Yeah, it seems to be the thing with a lot of things.
Wow, considering the fuel problems these days as well. I think I'll put some nice random tomatoes around here.
Jiggle and giggle. Who does it? Oh, Muskrat Love. That's the song I get to know. Muskrat Love. Too slow. We need something faster. Shake, rattle, and roll.
I put this down the wrong way round again. I've just realised the smooth bit is on the top.
See? P mentioned that, didn't she?
Yeah. Never mind, done it now.
The 21B. The 21B. Or 218. Oh, 218. Apparently it's not just my memory that's bad.
The eyesight's going as well.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, well, definitely going then.
I'm nearsighted. I don't most of the time.
Yeah.
So the bottom stencil is your little, like spots. But the big one here is the one that fascinates me because you took a picture of a cut tomato.
Yep.
Well, let me rephrase that. You took a picture of a cut tomato.
Yeah, that's more like it.
And you played with it in Photoshop, and that's what it looked like. Really cool.
So I'm putting that back down to get the tomato bits on this sheet.
I love that you did.
It's not exactly registration, but it's a sort of registration without something to do the registering apart from your hand, the way that P did it.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, I was hesitant about putting tape on the tissue because I thought I might not see most of the tissue again.
Well, the other thing is, tissue sticks like it's suction to it, so it doesn't necessarily need tape. But I was going to say, I love how you took your tomato stencil and laid it crossways on the plate rather than lined it up.
I see. Yeah. I just wanted a bit of variety, but I've got to take this up now. Put it back down to get that one.
Diane says, reading chat without glasses allowed. Reading chat aloud without glasses is pretty entertaining. Yeah. Well, maybe I should stop because
I've done a book like that before. Yeah.
I know what
Read a
comes
book
out of my mouth.
Right, now I'm going to keep it on the very edge so the edge won't have any ink on it because I don't want to lose the register. But I'm going to use the Amsterdam like the other one had.
Supply and demand, right, Anne? It's ridiculous. And the thing is there are very few there's nobody in my circle that can afford $24 for a box of cereal. So what's going to happen is other products are going to get bought. Lesser priced products are going to get bought, or no product is going to get bought in that department range or whatever. And things are changing.
Don't want to put it too much. That's enough. That's enough fiddling.
Mariah says put another stencil down. No, too late. Gotta be fast.
Well, I can put that down. I don't think it'll make much difference. It's already got 2 stencils on there. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I want the background for this. I mean, it's not going to be like the Cascade of Cogs was, because that was used the pill packets to imprint around, and this is not as clear. I shouldn't have put the tomatoes on. The tomatoes are lovely, but I shouldn't have put them on with this. I think the tomatoes
saw that, Anne, and I knew what you meant, and that's why I didn't read it out loud, because it would have been really horrible. I know, right? That's because you did not get up and jiggle joggle this morning first thing. If you start your day with a little jiggle joggle, even if the rest of the day is a fail, it doesn't matter. You started out in the right frame of mind. It's not your fault.
I still think I'm going to get a nice print out of that. But I'm hesitant to pull it because I can see what's there and I want it all to stay.
And you don't have another gel plate?
No, I'm going to pull it. It's not as good as I'd hoped for. I have to do it the other way around. I think I have to do it the other way around and pull another print from that to get rid of what's on there. But I'll tell you what, I'll use the back of this one to pull that.
And the humidity is 100%.
Ooh, we should get good pulls then. What's our humidity now?
Well,
I don't know.
It's 100%.
Well, there is humidity falling out of the sky. I'm getting a little bit of the effect I wanted, but not as much. I'm going to have another go.
Okay.
That's nice. That's quite nice. I like the wrinkles of the paper.
Right.
Actually. So you've still got that on that side and that on that side. I think that's pretty.
That's what P was talking about with tissue paper, that it tends to crinkle like that, and then you get that really nice look. I like it.
Well, I'm going to do it with the colour copy because
Different.
it's thicker paper, and that's pretty much the sort of thickness. Only this was card that I did this one on. Right, so I think tissue is too thin, so we are finding things out.
And Mariah says you should have more of your circle cascade. I agree. It's a nice stencil.
Yeah.
And
Well, I want to try again with this. I mean, I'm going to be putting it on the blue instead of on the reversing the colour order. So I'm going to put the blue down first.
Okay.
Probably going to get wrinkles all over it because that's what I've got on the plate.
If you had more of the circle cascade, then you could put more on the plate.
Yeah. But I have got my pill packets around there. I just have to go around the other side of the desk to pick them up.
Yeah.
Which is not the sort of effect I went for before.
We need some green or purple
Also got
or orange. I like that.
the other Cascade I cut.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 2 of them, but I've also got, wrong one, that's not the one I wanted. Where is it going? Where is it going? No, I don't want to show you it because I'm quite, oh, there it is. Pleased with how that came out. And I added something to it. Now, which way round is it? This way round.
Oh,
Because I added some more holes to it.
the thing with that is you're gonna pull up all around it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you it.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, not too bad. Cool.
I could attach those to the thing. Have I lost the register? I don't know if I've lost it or not. Soon find out.
It has a halo.
I've lost the register. But that's quite good actually. Little offset. I quite like that. Funny. I'm going to have a go again with both of them this time.
And if you looked at the chat, look how clean the plate is.
Isn't it lovely? Lovely and clean. So this one down first. I didn't put any of the Naples yellow down. I just did this.
Trim the one that was the extras, Mariah. Trim the extras and
Yeah, the way I did the cogs when I got it, the laser print, trim them off like that.
yeah.
Or just attach them
you
to
have
it.
the scissors there.
I don't know.
Scissors available because you were cutting paper.
Right. Now I'm just going to do it the ordinary way.
Okay.
That one. And that one. And then if I can manage this without losing the registration. Probably too soon, probably should have waited. Didn't think of that, did I? Now I've taken quite a bit of that Naples yellow off again, and it's gone a bit greeny because I didn't dry the blue first. There we are. Learn to do what I say, not what I do.
Or if it turns out really well,
Yeah, it could turn out really, really well. Oh,
go ahead and learn to experiment.
Bubbles. I can feel them. can even hear them.
I see them in the middle of the paper.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, I should have waited. I definitely should have waited. It's going to make good material for putting on things like, yeah, that's a good beginning, as P says.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I think I will wait for this to dry properly this time. I just get too excited about what's happening, and I've just got to keep going.
And before we came on, we were talking about finding a word to use.
What sort of word? Oh, yes, that word.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I found a word.
Oh, yeah.
Dubrifurken.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Very good.
So
I just want to get this one, and I've got some nice little thingies I wanted to show people that I've done.
I love
This one is really rather interesting. I wanted to have a go with that. I'll have to do another string, won't I? And I did a load of these rather nice things.
Mariah says for the other one, and Anne said
Rustiness, yeah.
A bit of rustiness.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea for
Uh-huh.
that one.
And these are just what we're seeing now are some of the ones you've created.
Yeah, these are mine. Just mine.
Oh, there's the door.
Probably my batteries. Hopefully Ian's there because I can't disappear in the middle. Turtles! See if I can get some turtles. Probably won't. It's probably too dry now. Waited too long.
Yeah.
Have more practice with the cascade, see what happens.
Yeah.
I might even do the cascade a little bit bigger as well. I think, I might get something.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
And Anne says we are all here as backseat printers. Gel printers. Yeah.
Well, tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I waited. I waited too long.
Did you do any keys?
No, I didn't do any keys, not yet.
Just wondered how you. Hi, Teresa. There's my sister, Teresa. That's okay, dear. The little bits, like the head of the smallest turtle, I'm surprised if you got anything from that.
Well, no, I left it all too long, so I won't get anything from that. Everything's dried too much underneath, you see. I mean, it doesn't even stuck to the stencil, you can see that. So, yes. I won't get anything off this either.
Yeah. We love the bits of grunge too.
Keep to the sort of sea-ish theme which I seem to have going on here. I'm going to put a bit of this on. It seems to be certainly dry enough for it.
It does look kind of underwatery with coral.
That's what I was thinking.
Algae.
Yeah.
Got lots of algae growing there.
Yeah, certainly have. We'll just drop those. Did not mean to drop them. That was a difficult one to cut. In fact, it didn't really work very well, so I did it bigger and bigger until it did cut. There's not much on there. I may just as well use this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get much anyway because the stencil didn't go down soon enough. But I've got something. I've certainly got something. It's a shame because it's a really good stencil. I love my turtles. But I've got something in the background. I've certainly got a big turtle in the background.
It just means you have to do it again.
Yeah, I've got to do it again. A good job I didn't put it in the water, isn't it? Now, what we're going to put on there? Oh, it's that stuff. So I could have put that on there.
Naples yellow.
Yeah, I could put the Naples yellow on now.
Or Indian yellow.
That's a good idea. Indian yellow. Yes. Yes, that might work. Or red oxide.
When yeah, and got to keep the good grunge. They are deep sea diving turtles. That's what Teresa said. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The thing is if you keep the ones that you think are, that you pull and you go, keep in mind, down the road when you go do a project, you might go, you know what? Those would be perfect for that.
Yeah.
So even the ones that don't turn out the way you hoped for are still useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Large fodder.
I love reading what Teresa types because she's like me. Her fingers have their own control, and she types words that are really cool, like pineapple. She types me messages, and I have to decode it, and it's fun. There, I like that.
No, I didn't get anything on that. Hardly at all. So I think
we don't want to highlight the mistake or the occurrence, the event that happened Sunday, but we do want to tap on it a little bit where P put paint down and it globbered in a couple of areas and it didn't spread. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It happens. It happens even to teacher.
Yeah. Well, when it happened to me, I didn't think it was going to. I was using my favourite alizarin crimson, and it just went bleh. But when I pulled it off and cleaned the plate, I was anxiously cleaning the plate. But when I went back and looked at the print I pulled off, I was going, actually, I quite like that. Now, that's a nice bit of grunge, that. That is a lovely bit of grunge. Hoop-de-doop.
Yeah, you gotta leave that one. We can see some of the grunge too.
Little scratchy bits. And I think I want to do my turtles again. So I'm going to do
grunge. I don't know what truff means, but I'll go with you there, Teresa. Truff. I think you mean true. What I said about our text. True, not truff.
Oh, I don't want to fold it over. It's going to be horrible to part. Oh, I just folded one over, look.
Uh-oh.
Break it up.
Oh. She did. Oh, well, now you're going to get different grunge.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
It certainly did. Pop it over there.
What a lovely bunch of coconuts. And then from that song, we go to, we put the lime in the coconut and stir it all up. Here you go. And from that song, we go to, yes, we have no bananas. And then from that song, we go, we take requests, don't applaud, just throw money.
Yeah. Please stop. Oh, look at that. Now that's what I wanted. Isn't that lovely?
Well, we're on delay, so I'll let you know. Oh, there you go. That, yes. That other one was definitely
Paper money, those coins hurt, yeah.
there's USA on it. But Janet's been with us all along, and we appreciate it. I love those turtles. Those are like really cool. Really
See what
cool.
happens.
Stencil there,
Wait,
Fran.
another one. I've got to clean it up a bit, and I'm going to use the Naples yellow again.
Naples or Indian?
Naples, I think. It goes really well with. Or I might use the Nicolazo.
There's a thought.
Nicolazo. Gold.
Could you dry that really well and do an multicolor?
What sort of an ombre? Could do.
Yeah. I mean, I just like those turtles, and I keep seeing them in like a multicolored. I don't know if they're big enough to. Each grab 2 or 3 colors. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've got the transparent yellow iron oxide there, which is a lot nicer than it looks when it first comes out of the bottle. It looks like sort of baby poo. But it spreads out to this lovely goldeny colour. So it's that or that, I think. One of those two. So Nicolazo gold or transparent yellow iron oxide, or of course the red iron oxide. One of those three.
Not red. The hazel gold or the yellow. I'm not seeing red there.
Transparent red iron oxide. It's that lovely rusty colour. Oh, she's been attacked. Is that done? Oh, that's lovely. Beautiful. That's lovely. Right, well, let's try that. I think Nicolazo gold. I think I want Nicolazo gold.
Okay, we'll go with that. I have to, I'm going to mute myself because I have to take care of this, okay?
Okay.
But I'm still here. I'm still watching. I'm just.
Okay. I was just cutting off the other turtles so I can do this. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for the quinacridone Nicolazo gold. Yeah, because that's the kind of colour that turtles' backs actually are, isn't it? That's what I think, anyway. What I'm thinking. There we go. 76 degrees. Yeah. Baby poop. Yeah. That's what we're going to hoop for. Baby poop or turtleback. Depending on who you look. I think this is dry here. Feels very dry. Don't think we're going to get that edge. Let's give it a little bit of a whizzaroon with this. Just to... And we could pull that other one, which I'm hoping is going to be nice. I can actually see turtleback through here, you know. Which is a good, hopeful thing. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh, well, it's coming up, and whatever it is we've got, it's coming up. Oh, I like it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, oh, I love that. That is lovely. Look at that. That gorgeous, gorgeous print. Oh, I love that. That is excellent. That is my favourite, that is.
Hold it there for a bit.
Best one yet. There you
Yeah,
go.
everything's okay, Teresa. He probably won't make it home tonight. Is just what he was telling me. I love that, Fran.
That's the best of pull tonight, that one.
Yeah,
it definitely
that's
is.
my favorite piece today. Look at even the messy palette she left. She sent you love. Look at that. That's my favorite piece today.
Oh. Love that.
I agree.
I'd like to do the what's it. Do you think that's about enough for today?
Yeah.
People want to go have their tea or lunch or whatever.
Teresa says, no, you don't like it. You need to send it to her. That's Fran's favorite line. Oh, Fran, put it back. Mariah's back. So bring it back up so she can see. So she doesn't have to backtrack. Bring it back up. There you
go, Mariah.
Your funky turtles.
That's pretty good, I thought. That was nice.
You have a good day at work.
That was basically a few attempts that didn't go all that well. Then a decent pull of the wherever that went. Where's the turtle gone? Oh, I did pull it on tissue and it went really quite well. Oh, there we are, around the other side of me. Yeah. And that came out quite well. That one there. And then after that, what was left on the plate, I put Nicolazo Gold down and got that. And isn't that lovely? I really like it. That's I can't stop looking at that one. It's lovely. I've got to do the tomatoes again. Well, maybe not now, but I saw them through the paper. That piece of paper. You can see it on the back. Look, tomatoes on the back. So yeah.
Hey, I didn't say a chicken was a peep. I said I was peeping, and I used it, and it wasn't a chicken. It was actually a rooster because chickens don't have those little thingies. Anyway, sorry, Fran. Yeah, I saw them on the back too.
I'd like to do that.
Bring your
that one. Thinking to do that one. Be interesting to see how it comes out.
I like those.
That's an old doodle from quite a while back that I just turned into a stencil to see what happens. Really, basically, I think that would be a good idea. So I think I'm going to start with transparent red iron oxide, I think.
You're going to do another one? Bye, Diane. Yep. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day at work. Yeah, I know, it's work.
I think this will probably be the last one, the last pull. I just want to see what that nice
How
one
do you
turns out.
Okay, Teresa, she has a silhouette, which is like a cricket. So I know you know what that is. And what she did is she designed the um, stencil, the bits, and then she puts the paper on the silhouette and cuts it out that way. Is that what you wanted to know?
And I'm using Tyvek.
Tyvek, yes, as her
Tyvek.
paper. Which really surprised me. And
this is the heavier weight one, the one that just recently turned up
and
100 105 or something like that. 105 weight.
And smushed your knee.
Yeah, hit me on the knee, the beast. That was the thingy driver.
It's a trick to make them, Teresa. Fran has had to teach me. Actually, we've taught each other doing this because you have to make sure there's connections on some of the bits. Otherwise, it just falls
It all
apart.
falls out and you're left with a gap.
Or
like on this one.
Right, on Mariah's where they pull up.
Like when I cut the circles, the circles bit is nice, but the mask is just the gap, the bit from outside. So I did that, and I added more little dots around it to give it some more interest. So that one I then used earlier in the stream. I don't know where I put it. It's gone somewhere. It's probably gone for a bath. But it had little dots
how to make the connections. Is Brad still working on that? Yeah. See, Fran and I were playing the other night, and she had one, and we just kept seeing it a certain way, and finally we realized we weren't getting it. We were missing. We were doing it backwards. It was the trilobites actually.
Yep.
Redid the design like 3 times before it
clipped. I thought I'd put a rib in, and what I'd done was I'd taken even more out. So I had to sort of do it the other way around.
Yeah.
And remove stuff from it, and that left it there on the stencil. So you've got to get your head around the right way.
Yep. And I think what helped me to see it is when I'm in Photoshop, I'll do it in negative rather than the way I want to see it, so that I know that the negative is what's going to be removed.
So I'm going to keep my hand here, pull this backwards.
Okay.
And take these away. And there's not much left because it's all on the back of the stencil. So I don't know. I don't think I will bother with a registration thing there. No. I'll just leave that, and I'll just put something else on here to take that up with. Now, what shall I use? Iridescent copper? No, not really. Maybe the Prussian.
Mariah.
I haven't tried the Aztec gold yet. I could try that. Or
poor Brad. His go boing boing boing.
Or I could use the Amsterdam Naples yellow. I think I'll use the Amsterdam Naples yellow. We'll see what we get. Yeah, it's not coming up. God, it's awfully messy, that one now. I'm going to have to clean that.
It's okay. There's replay if it were real important, Mariah. Brad.
One more, I think that's enough.
In his defense, you are supposed to be working, not watching videos, Mariah. I'm just saying.
Don't scare her off.
No, exactly. Yeah. Whatever you said before, Mariah said she missed all that. Brad was yammering at her.
Oh, sorry.
So
It was
yeah,
about the turtles. You'll have to do a rewind then. I can't remember
yeah,
what I said now.
it wasn't crucial information. Mad Frankie was just yammering at me.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, what'd you say? I was making a cup of tea. It wasn't even there.
No, that's what you do when I'm yammering at you. You're not even listening, and I'm just yapping, 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 and I'll stop and go, Fran, did you hear a word I said? And you're like, no, I was thinking.
No, why were you speaking? Well, I've got something out of that. It's quite faint though. But then I like that. That's nice.
I was just saying that
That worked really
Mariah,
well. Right?
Mariah's stencils don't go boing, boing, boing. Brad's go boing, boing, boing because he doesn't quite grasp that need to have the
Yeah.
options yet. And
Well, that plate is clean. I'm going to bring the other plate over and pull that, the one that's been
okay,
waiting. And then I
okay,
think we're done. All right?
okie dokie.
I will remove this temporarily while I'm doing that.
And then I said something prior to that about how I have to work in Photoshop in the negative so that using a negative so that I can actually see what I know is going to be removed.
Yeah, that helps. Yes.
Yeah, and then I can grasp that Fran's been trying to teach me that I can then I can understand where the connections have to be.
Yeah. Or you can just sort of put it in your silhouette, cut it out, and then go, ah. And then you see.
Yeah,
That's another way of doing it.
yeah, that didn't
You can
work.
also put it with a piece of scrap paper, just a piece of copier paper, and then you'll see
Yeah.
what you would get on your decent Yupo or Tyvek or whatever. Here we go. See what we're going to get. Oh, man, it was worth the wait. Yes. Fabulous. That's what I wanted from the cascade. I'm going to have to do the bubbles again. The cascade of circles and get something like that. That is gorgeous. Isn't that lovely?
Well,
I look the script beautifully now.
we're still seeing you pull it off, so hold it. There we go. Oh wow, that's nice. Well done.
Look at the text. Look at the text.
And I
Isn't it coming out lovely?
Yep.
I can't even remember what I did. I'm gonna have to watch it back to find out.
It's brilliant. Yep. That's a good use of the
That's why I started doing videos. It was so that I could look back at what I'd done and go, oh, that's how I did it. Yeah, I like that. That's a really good thing to end on that. That and the turtles are pretty good, I think.
Turtles, yep.
That and the turtles. I think that's a really nice print.
Yeah,
I really like.
There were different versions of the whirlies because of the not having the connections. Oh
Yeah,
I just love those turtles. Turtles in a pond of algae water.
Exactly. Yes, a deep sea setting.
Who was it?
Deep sea.
Who was that? I used to know someone that would say deep sea, and when she said it, she'd say it as dipsy, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, you don't seem to be doing anything. I put you back on screen, and there's a blur.
Uh oh.
You're a blur. You put your light out and go to sleep.
Well, I'm not. Oh, yeah. Hold on, because give it.
Oh, there you go.
There I am. I was doing my job as Mad Frankie's Igor's secretary, keeping my notes.
You're my guru, dear. I'm just a secretary.
Dipsy. We're going to the dips. We're going to do some dipsy fishing.
Dipsy fishing. Well, don't forget the brandy. That's good. I like that. Isn't that lovely? I think that's a good end card, really.
I think so. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Lovely. Right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. It's been fun. Dipsy, yes. So we will say goodbye for now. We'll think about what we're going to do next time. I definitely want to do more registering, but I want to do stuff that takes these and uses them in something. That's the direction I want to go in. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, one of how do you do that? Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
You're
I got it. I got it. Okay. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.